Hi, my name is Charles Palmer with Patriot Vision Industries. Today I would like to do a brief overview on the Patriot ViewPoint. What this device is it utilizes virtual reality to help someone be able to see with goggles to be able to magnify printed material that they're looking at. You could also read out loud the printed material that you're holding in your hand, as well as it could do distance viewing if you want to go to like a sporting event and watch like a grandson's basketball or soccer game. Or if you want to try to watch like a school play or something of that sort, distance viewing could be done with it as well. So going over the device and what comes with it, it comes with this little neat carrying case that you could carry it around with. And inside the carrying case, you're going to have the charger cord and the earphone buds inside the front sleeve here. In the bottom, you're going to have this little pamphlet owner's manual to give you some quick instructions on how to use the product. And then the device itself will be inside there as well. So I have the device outside right now. I'm going to go over some of the buttons along the front here. There's a red button that if you push in, it'll actually turn off or on the unit. So that's the power button right there. Right below that on the bottom side, you have two buttons here that either turn the volume up or down. So that's what the plus or minus for those gray buttons along the front are. On the right side of the unit, you're going to have a few controls here. One is this little oval circle on the bottom is going to actually be the charger port that you plug it into the wall to recharge the unit. It is a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, so it'll last up to, depending on the brightness level, it'll last up to about 4 to 5 hours if the brightness level is very dim. If the brightness level is at 100%, it'll last about 2 hours, maybe a little bit less. So that's where you charge it. On the trackpad here, this big circle on the right side, if you swipe forward or backward, that will magnify the printed material bigger or smaller. Swiping up or down will increase or decrease the brightness of the screen. If someone is a little bit sensitive to lighting, you'll be able to dim the brightness very easily by swiping on that trackpad. On the top, there's two little circles here right above the trackpad. The one furthest from you changes color modes. It'll cycle through all the different colors like white on black, black on white, yellow on black, and so forth. The one closest to you takes the picture to read out loud. I'm going to illustrate all of this stuff with the TV that we're looking at. So whatever I am seeing through the goggles is what you're going to be seeing on the screen itself. Before I put the device on, there is one last thing I want to show everybody. There's a little wheel along the top here that you're going to turn. Eventually it'll stop going one way, and then we recommend you slowly turn it going back the other way until you get it in focus as clear as you possibly can make it. I usually have it calibrated when I'm looking at this warning message that you now see on the monitor here. So if I put them on here, that warning message is going to come on for the first time every time you use the device. I'm looking at that warning message now, and I'm turning that wheel as I'm trying to get that clarity as best as possible. When I'm past this warning message, I'm going to push either of those two buttons on the right side to get out of this warning message here. And you're going to be on live mode. So on live mode here, I'm looking at a document, and then I could zoom in or out by doing that swiping motion forward or backward with my index finger, just like I mentioned. If I swipe up or down, that will decrease or increase the brightness of the screen. It'll actually announce the brightness level 100%, 90%, 80%. The reason why it's not announcing it right now is it's actually connected to the television, so that's the reason for that. If I push of the two buttons on the top here, the one furthest from you is going to be the color mode button, so that'll cycle through all the different colors like I mentioned. You have white on black, black on yellow, yellow on black, black on green, green on black, yellow on blue, blue on yellow. You go back to natural color, and then grayscale is actually on here as well. Natural color, high contrast, which is just like a little bit of a brighter version of natural color, and then you'll go back to white on black and black on white. So it cycles through all the different colors. If I zoom out all the way, I could actually take a picture of the document that I'm holding by pushing the button closest to me, and that will take the picture of the document to start reading out loud to you. As you're going to see on the screen, you're going to see the document being read out loud as well. And I'm going to actually turn the volume up so you could actually hear it here.
Select the reader option by double tapping with one finger. You will hear reader started.
Here we go.
The adjustable arm so that it is parallel to the platform.
So you could hear the document being read out loud that I took the picture of. I'm going to put the headset back on. Now if I go back out and I'm onto live view mode, I'm going to push the color mode buttons here.
Yellow and black, black on green, green on black, blue on yellow, yellow and blue, grayscale.
And if I want to do distance viewing, let's say if I'm looking at a sporting event or something, I could be able to zero in on something by looking across the room on natural color. So we have people putting this on. One gentleman is actually watching his grandson's hockey games in person with it. Another person went to his school play with it. Believe it or not, some person actually was able, he said he would have never thought in his life he was able to watch his daughter walk down her wedding aisle, but he was able to watch her daughter with this Patriot ViewPoint going down the aisle. I think that's something else. We have someone in Florida actually playing the organ with it, so you could actually, some people could play instruments depending on the instrument. So distance viewing is definitely a big factor of the device as well. If I take it off here, there's straps along the back that you could adjust the tightness of it to wrap around depending on the size of someone's head. There's straps along the top as well as the left or right. And then to turn off the device, you're going to just press the red button and then it turns right off. The same thing turns it right back on. There is a headphone port on the side as well. It is a little bit hidden here, but if you look at the controls where the side oval is, the trackpad and everything, if you kind of follow your hand, there is a little auxiliary port right where my finger is there. So if you want to plug in the earbuds that are included with the device, you're able to do that. If you have any questions about the Patriot ViewPoint or any other device that we manufacture, I encourage you to give us a call. Our phone number is area code 1-800-364-1612. Our website, if you would like to check us out, is patriotvisionindustries.com. And then also we have a YouTube channel if you want to look at more brief overviews on our products. That could be found at youtube.com/magnifyingamerica. Thank you so much and have a great day.